Good morning, good afternoon, and... Did I say good evening or not yet? Anyways, it is... One second. Anyways, it is Thursday, so that means that I'm gonna be playing some Genshin after work. Oh, right. Twitter went through the whole drama of per X now. I do like the logo, but... Now I have to keep looking for it to actually find it so I can post I'm actually gonna be online. Speaking of which, that reminds me. Getting rid of this. The Lens of Wisdom. Okay, let's see. Oh! I have to place. I forgot to place myself first. Okay, before I start the mission, let me actually buy some mushrooms. Howdy hoop. And... Sir, I want a good kush. Even idiot can cook awesome food with this fresh meat. Give me that fresh meat that isn't actually meat. Thank you very much.
Our recent catch was great.
Yesterday,
Definitely have enough for a grand feast.
5 dusk birds.
Hold up. Going to Sumeru.
Total of 5 dusk
Catch
birds.
was great. Definitely have enough for a grand feast this time.
Wait. Did you ever see me? Alright. Just doing a little bit of...
Yesterday, total of
There we go.
5 dusk birds.
Our recent catch was great. Definitely have enough for a grand feast this time.
Am I forgetting anything? No, not really. Just have to post it in some places. Ah, son of a bitch, I forgot to copy it. Damn it. Let me just fix that real quick. Sorry for a little bit of technical scuff.
Yesterday,
Choose everything.
Recent catch was great. Definitely have enough for a grand feast.
Come on, enough procrastinating. Let's go.
Copy. And send. There we go.
Our recent catch was great.
yesterday,
Definitely have enough for a grand feast.
5 dusk birds.
You know, let's actually start the story.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall
Wait,
we take
sun?
a stroll?
Does she only work at night? Going down. probably gonna enter the... Yeah, I'm entering the country the wrong way. Oh well. I had fun exploring Sumeru so far, but right now, let's do it the official way. Forest of Change. Continue through the forest.
Now that we made it to Sumeru, our next
that how you pronounce
objective
it?
should be to head to Sumeru City and find a way to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I mean, alright.
And speaking of Lesser Lord Kusanali, even though we haven't heard too much about her, she doesn't seem to be the same deity who abducted your sister.
No, that's true.
But even so, people call Sumeru the Nation of Wisdom, you know. If we can get a chance to meet the God of Wisdom, maybe she can give us some useful information.
You know, that is actually a good train of thought.
Paimon doesn't know the way to Sumeru City. Maybe we can climb up to that spot with the statue of the Seven on it. That'll give us a way better view of things.
That is true. That is indeed true.
Even if we can't see exactly where the city is, at least we'll be able to check for some smaller settlements nearby.
Also true. Well, let's go. Oh.
Wait a second. Look! There's someone up ahead!
Greetings.
Perfect timing! Now we can just ask for directions rather than wander around like lost adventurers.
You know, yeah, that makes it a lot easier if I'm being honest.
Hey there! We're not from around here and seem to have gotten a little lost.
Rude.
Let's ask for some directions.
She just walked by.
Did they not hear Paimon? Hey! You over there! Could you give us some directions?
Huh?
Oh, she's just in a mood.
What's going on here? There's no way she could have missed that. Wait! Could she be ignoring us? How dare she?
Like I said, rude. It's probably gonna get... Or maybe there's a reason she ignored us.
Well, even so, she might be heading someplace where we could find other people to ask. Let's keep our distance and follow her. When we get
Ooh,
the
sneak
chance,
mission.
We'll just ask someone else for directions.
You know, that might help. Through the mists of smoke and forest dark.
Come on, let's follow her. Just keep quiet. Make sure she doesn't notice us.
I mean, she's ignoring us, so do we actually have to be
She
quiet?
just walked near that small waterfall and then suddenly vanished. Let's go take a closer look.
I just saw her walked up.
Paimon thought this cave would lead to a village or something, but it looks like that's not the case.
Where do you think it's
Look,
going?
She's sitting over there. Wait, she couldn't possibly be living here, could she?
I mean,
What should we do now? Do we try asking her for directions again?
Sure, why not? Also, we live in a
All
teapot.
right, then. It's not like we have anyone else we can ask. Even if she's not very friendly, we just need her to point us in the right direction. That's all.
I mean,
Oh. What a lovely smell.
oh no, incense.
It's coming from that sensor over there. This is definitely not your typical place to call home, but at least it smells nice. Maybe living here wouldn't be too bad after all.
Paimon, focus. Wait, what is happening?
Huh? What's the matter? You don't look too good.
Something's not right.
What? Is the smell making you feel sick? Strange. Paimon doesn't feel anything.
Ah, he's like me for real, for real. I've got to get out of here. I think... Oh.
What's happening?
Oh, damn.
Traveler? This is no time for a nap. Oh, come on. Wake up.
No, I've got to sleep. What the... Okay. Wait, is that the tree that's supposed to be in the desert? Oh, fuck. Alley up. Safe. Broad different elements. Interesting. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Okay. Can't do anything. I don't even have my sword. Okay, something calling me or keeping me out. Oh. Wait, is this the world tree that I heard a little bit about?
Are you sure it's not serious? The Traveler's been out for a long time now.
I mean,
Yes, you can relax. Believe me, Master is extremely knowledgeable. If he says that he's going to be alright,
Kali!
then there's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh, are you awake now?
that's one of my favorite Dendro
Yes,
units.
Traveler, you're finally awake!
How long was I out?
Well, we're at... Good question. Where are we? Paimon was in such a panic when you passed out that she even forgot to ask what place this is.
This
I
is
think it's
Gandharville. It was originally built by scholars from Sumeru as a place to rest in the rainforest. Now it's mainly used by the forest rangers as a base of operations.
I've been pronouncing Sumeru
My name is
wrong the
Kali.
entire
I'm
time.
a trainee forest ranger. My master and I found you passed out during our patrol, so we brought you here.
Well, thank you for the help.
No things are necessary. I didn't do anything really. By the way, how are you feeling now? Any discomfort?
You know, everything's fine except this bitter aftertaste.
That's Master's herbal medicine you're tasting. He gave you some while you were unconscious. Before I forget, Master mentioned you should take more medicine once you wake up.
Wait, what kind of medicine?
Whoops!
That wasn't even a loud sound. Nope.
Kale, what's the matter? Were you trying to retrieve the medicine? As I've already told you, you must be careful with these. I'll get it for you once I am finished here.
Sorry, Master.
Now, the guide to a video
Oh,
forest's
I
edible
can't play
fungi
Conan the
is
Chaotic
clearly posted
Goblin
on our
anymore.
bulletin board, but if Farbode forgets which mushrooms to avoid one more time, I'll have no choice but to leave the guide somewhere a little more visible. Like right smack on his forehead so others can remind him to be careful.
Right? This is the second time he's come down with food poisoning this month. I'll be sure to give him a good talking to.
Yes, please do. If, on the off chance, Farbode simply enjoys having little imaginary fairies dance before his eyes, then we'll just let him be.
I love how
But
passive
next time
aggressive he
requires
is.
any of our medicine, be sure to charge him accordingly. So, how are you doing?
I'm
Feeling
doing
better?
okay.
Oh, this is my master, Forest Watcher Tainari. He is chief officer over all the rangers here in Gandharville.
I already
Oh.
informed Paimon about the reason you fell unconscious earlier.
Which
But
is?
now that you're awake, let me explain it for you as well. It is common practice for Sumeru scholars of certain darshans to dedicate themselves to training in meditation in isolated areas, particularly the nearby forests. While meditating, they use a certain incense known as Spirit Borneal to help calm their minds as they enter a state of deep rumination. In hopes of asking directions, you two followed a scholar named Hypatia into her cave. The incense you smelled inside was the Spirit Borneal I just mentioned. That incense typically has no effect on most people, but
Most?
for a very select few, it can have profound effects on one's cognition, as you experienced firsthand. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it kind of does.
Very good. Now, answer me this. Did you feel anything after passing out? Say, any out-of-body experiences, or
Well,
did
a
you see
little bit.
anything while unconscious?
Big S3. And a rock. Why can't they save this?
Kale, let the
Kale?
others know to stop bringing their patrol logs here for now.
Huh? Why?
Yeah, why?
Because these two will be staying here for the next few days.
Oh.
They can have my room, and I'll bunk with Amir. Now get a move on, and be sure to do as I've said.
I have a
Yes,
teapot,
Master
though.
Tighnari.
Like, literally, I have a subspace
Wait,
teapot.
hold on a second. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure, let me fill you in. I originally planned to send you on your way once you finished your medicine. However, it appears now that you should stay a while longer in Gandharvaville for further observation while you recuperate.
Further observation?
He does not seem like the evil scientist type, so... Sure.
No need to be hasty. As long as you have the capacity to judge between right and wrong, I promise that you'll understand the gravity of the situation once I explain everything to you. Based on what you saw after smelling the incense and losing consciousness, we can conclude that you experienced a powerful hallucination, which suggests your mental state is not in the best of shape.
Oi!
If you're skeptical, have a whiff of this.
Okay.
Ooh, are you okay?
You're
Oh, no, no,
experiencing a similar sensation as when you passed out, aren't you? So even
Yeah.
though your condition is stable as of now, if I were to haphazardly let you leave, it's highly likely that you'd suddenly pass out again somewhere else.
Fair
The
enough.
rainforest is home to many fierce animals and hazardous areas. If something were to happen to you again, I'm afraid you might not be so lucky. For now, I suggest you continue taking your medicine each day and avoid wandering off on your own, at least until you stop having adverse reactions to this kind of smell. Okay?
Oh, he wants me... Neat.
Good. Now, continue resting while I fire up another bowl of medicine for you.
Seriously? We just arrived in Sumeru and we're already having problems left and right.
At least we're not wandering by the
I
police
know
this
we're
time.
set on meeting Lesser Lord Kusanali as soon as possible, but you really don't look too good. It'd probably be best to let you recover first. Hey! Are you even listening to Paimon? Paimon's over here worrying about you, you know.
Don't worry, you little shit. I'm fine.
What's weird? You mean how you're feeling now?
Yeah, but what I mean is, I don't think what I saw were hallucinations.
You mean the vision of tree roots and red skies you saw? But if those weren't hallucinations, what could they be?
Magic. When I saw the vision, it felt as though I was standing deep underground, but the red sky... Could it
Well,
have been
Considering
Canria?
how unique you are, Paimon trusts your judgment here. But why didn't you say anything about it to Tighnari? If he misjudged your condition, then there's a chance you could get worse, right?
I don't think that's the case.
You mean that Tighnari already knows that what you saw weren't hallucinations? But if that's
Wait,
the
are we
case,
suspecting
why
Tighnari?
would he try to hide that from us? Oh, Paimon gets it now. That explains why you were so quiet earlier. Well, that settles it then. We'll stay here to rest up and figure out what's going on with your hallucinations. But it seems like asking Tighnari might not be an option anymore. What do you think we should do?
You know what? Let's start with Kali. She seems
idea.
nice.
Kali's pretty friendly. We can ask her tomorrow about what she knows regarding the Dendro Archon and customs in Sumeru.
Okay. Easy enough.
Rise and shine! Come on, it's time to go find Kali!
Where could she be? Right there. It would be very awkward if I was also using Kali.
All right, next let's see your right hand. Not
Paw.
bad. But please remember that you still need to be careful, understand?
Yes, I will. By the way, Master, I still haven't received the patrol route for today.
Look, Kale, today's patrol will be a long one, so you won't be coming along this time.
Ah.
Besides,
Cheap.
there's a chance we may encounter... Well, you understand.
Encounter
I have
what?
a vision too! Am I useless to everyone now?
No?
Don't talk like that, Kale. This is
I
not
love
something
the
you need to be
outfits.
worrying about right now.
They are very detailed, but
There
nice.
you are. Feeling any better?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, since we'll be staying here for now, we thought we might as well try lending a hand around here.
Seems you're not the type to sit back and take it easy for a while,
I mean,
huh?
I am. The traveler is not.
In that case, perhaps Kale could take you two for a patrol south of Gandharvaville for the day. And if you're feeling up to it, you can be responsible for cleaning the Statue of the Seven.
Oh, cool.
Tenari, we're ready to head out.
Do they have a vision?
Got it! I'll be right there! Alright, we'll be heading into the forest now. I'll leave any further details to Kale.
Okay.
Yes, you can count on me.
So, Kale, what exactly are we going to be doing today?
Our best.
I mentioned cleaning the statue just now, but, that doesn't really sound like the job for a ranger.
I mean, that might be
Well, a
step
forest
less.
ranger's responsibilities can be pretty diverse. They handle a variety of tasks, like checking the condition of outlying roads, maintaining forest facilities, ensuring fire prevention standards are met, and providing assistance to travelers and locals. As for Master, well, he has to handle more dangerous areas of the rainforest.
Oh.
Today we can perform routine checks on the pathway lamps as we make our way to the Statue of the Seven.
Interesting.
Paimon, traveler, this way! You can leave the task of checking the lamps to me. In the meantime, you two can keep an eye out for anything unusual.
Wait, where is it? Oh, over there. Alright, R1 is the... I've been playing a game where circle is sprint, so that's annoying.
Nothing
Hello
wrong
there.
with these two lamps. Let's move to the next ones.
Okay.
Oh, this lamp seems to be getting a little wobbly. Let me make a note of it. No problems with this lamp. Good.
Wait, this is a lamp? Wait. Shared... What's this? Time remaining. Assist the Immorta researcher who's collecting experimental data by using an item called the Inscribed Mirror. Find and recover small animals and have them... Oh. Wait, what are my daily tasks? I got... Little Ming. Oh, the pirates. Safe conduct. I hate that quest. Destroy the Hillsfield Towers. Complete the challenge by... Let's say simple enough. Wait. I'm gonna get sidetracked. Where is the Dendroculus? I probably should not be able to just climb under there. I think I'm getting closer. At least I hope so. Come on, come on. Come on. Almost there. Go. Is it in this tree? Yeah. Nice kitty. Okay, it's not here. Oh, wait. I think I see it. Nice kitty. Hush. Okay, no idea. Oh wait, there's a tunnel?
Speed of light. Hey!
Okay, how do I actually get through here?
Yeah.
I'll do that one later. But to the Shrine of the Seven I go. And here I am. Do I even have some of these? Guess not. Oh, there you are. Ho!
The statue of the Seven is up on top of that large rock formation.
Yeah,
You
I
must
just
have
came
seen
from
it when
there.
you came down this road before. It's pretty high up there, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Don't worry. If you're afraid you can't make it up there, I'm sure Master wouldn't mind if you don't clean the statue.
No need to worry, I'm a terrific climber.
Oh? I guess I'll leave it up to you then. There's not much footing once you reach the statue, so be careful up there.
Paimon will fly up with
Okay.
you and help you with those hard-to-reach areas.
But
By the way, Kale, do you know anything about the Dendro Archon? You know, what's she like?
small.
That depends. Are you referring to Greater Lord Rukudevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
The second one.
Greater Lord Rukudevata? Oh, is that the name of the former Dendro Archon?
Uh-huh. Greater Lord Rukudevata was Sumeru's first Dendro Archon. She created the rainforest as well as the wall of Samiel around the desert.
Wait, so Nahida's only the second?
Her works provided a means of peaceful living for everyone. To the people of Sumeru, she's not only a symbol of wisdom, but also of power and kindness.
Aw.
Unfortunately, she disappeared in a great calamity that occurred a few hundred years ago.
Like 500. Sounds exactly like what happened to Raiden Makoto. Doesn't it side with... Wait, who's Makoto?
According to what Masters told me, the sages later found the newly born Dendro Archon and whisked her back to Sumeru.
She's
To
still alive.
celebrate the reinstatement of their lost deity, the sages dubbed her Lesser Lord Kusanali and let her reside in the sanctuary of Sarastana.
Okay, that sounds kinda like a
Then
dick
what
move.
happened?
Well, and then... I'm not too sure what happened, to be honest.
Ah, don't leave me hanging.
You're not too sure? But aren't you from Sumeru?
Your point.
Yeah, I'm from Sumeru. But...
But...
Maybe it's difficult to discuss this topic with strangers. If that's the case, then don't worry, we understand.
No, it's not that.
She's just
I'm
an
not
idiot?
trying to hide something from you. Besides, I don't consider you two strangers.
You should.
Because you two know Amber, right?
Wait, Amber? You mean...
Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. She knows Amber? Outright of the Knights of Avonius. The glider, the one that wears booty shorts.
Yes, that's her. I once lived in Mondstadt for a while, and she helped me a lot during that time. You could even say that she helped me become a new person. There's no one like Amber. She lives life to the fullest while always adhering to her strong sense of justice. She's ready to answer the call for action at any moment, but is also very understanding of others. She's like the spark that lights the fire in everyone's heart around her.
You know what? Fair
If you
enough.
ask me, she's a prime example of a true outrider. She's the first person anyone coming to Mondstadt will meet. You can't help but be enthralled by her charm and enthusiasm, causing you to fall in love with the lands of Mondstadt and...
You know what? I can see where she's coming from.
Sorry.
Wow, we've never seen this side of you, Collie, in the whole 30 minutes we've known each other. I mean, I've already pulled you as one of my units.
Paimon thought the work of Outriders was a little different from what you
No, she's correct.
One thing's for sure. You really like Amber.
I mean, she's nice.
Sorry. I was rambling on just now. It must have sounded kind of weird.
Nah, we're used to Amber.
It's alright, Kale. Knowing that you're a friend of Amber somehow makes Paimon suddenly feel a lot closer to you. So,
How?
how do you know that we've met Amber?
That is a good question, though.
Well, after I returned to Sumeru, Amber and I have stayed in touch by writing each other letters.
Oh. Okay.
In one letter, she mentioned that Mondstadt was attacked by a fearsome dragon, but the city was saved by a mysterious blonde traveler and their floating companion.
This
I knew
guy.
you two were the ones she mentioned in the letter the moment I saw you. But, considering everything you've been through that day, I thought it'd be inappropriate to bring it up.
I mean, I've done a lot worse. Like,
Yep, so please know that you two have my complete trust. Really.
oh, that's
I wish
nice.
I could tell you more about the Dendro Archon, but I have been away from Sumeru for some time, and I haven't read any books. Sorry.
Ah, she's the only not nerd in this country.
That's alright. You've already helped us a lot. We had never even heard of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or the Sanctuary of Surasthana until you mentioned them.
How are you able to pronounce these names, Paimon?
Helpful. There is one thing I want to ask, though. Why do you two want to know about the Dendro Archon?
Oh, we want to meet her.
So that's why you're here. Thank you for telling me your story.
Don't mention it. We are friends after all, right?
Paimon's right. We're friends. You were a great Dendro unit before I replaced you with Kiwawa.
Alright, we have a statue to clean.
You both have my thanks. While you two are up there cleaning, I'll go ahead and inspect the forest canopy. Let's meet.
Okay. Going back up. You know, I'm probably gonna have to use my Dendro units, don't I?
Huh. Now that Paimon looks at it, the deity that's carved on the statue is kinda small.
Do you think the deity that they
Do you
changed
think
the deity
she's
whenever there's a
supposed to
new
be
one?
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata or Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I'm gonna say Lesser
The
Lord.
name does seem to fit the statue somehow.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
What do they do when they
we'll
carve
have
it,
to
though?
figure that out later.
Wait.
Let's get started on cleaning the statue. Paimon will fly up and take care of the top, and you clean everything below.
Oh, there we go. I was wondering what something was worth.
Nice work. That's one clean statue. Let's head down and meet up with Kale.
It is. Also, I didn't realize how many achievements I actually got last week. Like, goddamn! 1,000 Leagues Under the Sea, enter Enochmia, check. Maintain safety, this new safe blasting mechanism. Yet the darkness did not overcome. Use the Luminstone blooming your light to clear the crystallized darkness and oozing concretions for the first time, check. When one gazes into the abyss. Though you are reunited with Dane, the abyss is watching. The beautiful and the damned. Learn the beauty behind the Black Serpent Knights and the Hillagers. The will to live and the depths of lamentation. Defeat the Abyss Herald. Check. May glory go with you. Complete Requiem of the Echoing Depths. Any other? Oh, more. Chili Chill. Defeat a Frostern before the infused form can expire. Oh. Your data successfully conduct cultural exchange with the Hill Trail and Poetry Exchange. Knock a Wheatwagger, follow 4 Electro-Sally. Okay. The same moonlight, complete the moon-baited deep. Kairos can see complete 3 open world mechanism, activated time trial, activates in Enkanomia. Any more? How much did I just... Oh, that's actually a decent amount. should I? Or should I not? You know, I should probably move my little character portrait from here to there. Just so that I can, you know, see everything. Kali?
Kali, we're back!
Yeah. Am I still tuned to the Electro Archon?
Welcome back.
Nope.
You must
Yes.
be tired
Yes, I
after
am.
all that climbing. Let's take a little break. I brought some
I'm
food and
good.
water for us.
Yay, food! What kind of goodies did you bring?
Paimon, calm yourself.
Hey, don't be a party pooper. It's not like Kale is a stranger or anything. Besides, the best way to compliment a chef is to show passion for their food. Xiangling taught Paimon that.
Fair
I
enough.
prepared a nice portable dish that forest rangers like to eat called pita pockets.
Ooh,
I hope
I
you
actually like
them.
that. Gimme, gimme.
Whoops! Ah, no, you dropped it on the ground.
Not to
Do the
worry.
draw.
I wrapped a few layers of oiled paper around each pita. They should be fine.
Pita, pita. I'm actually in the mood for some pita bread.
Paimon nearly had a heart attack there.
What kind of shawarma did you use? Like sheep, duck, crocodile?
Those pitas are amazing. You're quite the cook, Kale.
They're simple.
Thank goodness you wrapped them in paper. Paimon wouldn't have been able to sleep at night knowing something so tasty had been wasted.
How are you always this hungry?
You really know
What
how to
percentage of
compliment
you
the
is
chef,
stomach?
Paimon. Since you liked it so much, I'll be sure to give you a copy of the recipe sometime.
Already
I'll
have
even
it.
include all my personal cooking pointers, so
Ooh.
you'll be making your own pita pockets in no time.
But I already have that recipe.
Thanks, Kale. It's hard to believe someone as diligent as you could have clumsy moments too.
I mean,
Oh, I guess it happens from time to time.
you're a klutz, aren't you?
Kale, don't you think that Tainari's a little too strict with you? He won't let you touch anything without his permission.
I mean,
Paimon knocks stuff over all the time flying around the Traveler, but he's never said anything.
Hi,
Everyone
Zeranius.
has their
How you
clumsy
doing?
moments.
No, you've got the wrong idea about Master.
How
Sure,
you doing?
He may seem a bit harsh at first, but with some time, you'll see that he's actually very kind-hearted.
just very,
I've
very
heard the veteran
passive-aggressive.
rangers say that masters from some
Doing good.
ancient
I'm
and
playing PT.
mysterious race
Ah,
that is
nice.
known for their cutting wit and reclusive nature.
Long-running
But Master's
campaigns,
actually
new
very
ones.
Kind at heart. Oh, by the way, you've heard of the Academia, right?
I've done the
Well,
event,
There's a group
yes.
called,
Ah,
something.
Guild of the Undaunted or a different one?
Because Master does a lot of research on plants. Sages from the Academia have written him many times, inviting him to take up an official position there.
To turn
But
Magnus into an
Master declines
NPC.
their offers every time, saying, Sumeru City is too noisy. It'd be bad for my ears.
I really like Tanari. When you say you turned Magnus into an NPC, do you mean the chef bits? He was a PC, but his classes just fit NPC more. I mean, I think his classes were like chef, berserker, harem protagonist. Look. That was not fun. He was a chef, berserker, and firebringer. That does sound like something Tenar would say. Ooh, I want to pet the ears.
I know, right? I've always wanted to pet them too.
Kali, focus. But yes.
Anyway, Master could have easily left the rainforest to take up a position at the Academia, but he chose to stay here instead as a forest watcher, helping the locals every day and passing on his knowledge to trainees. In
And what
fact,
mushrooms not to
Master's
eat.
the one who taught me how to make pita pockets.
Oh, cool.
Paimon would have never guessed that.
It's a simple recipe, Paimon.
Oh, speaking of Tainari, He was the one who took care of you after finding you passed out yesterday. He even carried you all the way here.
Good boy.
Paimon's still kinda upset, though. He kept scolding Paimon the entire way here.
Paimon, what did you do? But yeah, I'm not blaming you that you became a harem protagonist. I'm just stating the facts.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Master might have been overreacting a little. But, it's mostly because Paimon wouldn't stop yelling, "Why, oh why? Is he going to die?" It
I have her more in the
started to
jungle,
get
so...
under Master's skin after a while.
Hey! Don't laugh! Paimon was genuinely concerned about you.
It is that you care, genuinely care, Paimon, or else I would let Serenius punch you into the mountains.
Hey!
Or into the desert.
Even Kale started to laugh.
Still don't even remember exactly how it happened, but it did happen.
Paimon won't forget this. It's time for some Paimonial wrath.
The hell's Paimonian wrath?
No! Don't touch me!
Paimon is now on the list. Huh? Oh wait, she was just reacting to that? But... Oh, I know. I remember exactly how it happened, by the way, Serenius. You went to shop for clothes.
Oh, sorry, Kale. Paimon didn't mean to scare you.
I feel some lore.
No, I just... I didn't mean that.
Kale, are you okay? What's the matter?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry. I must have startled you both reacting like that.
Okay, I am intrigued
Oh,
now. Because
well,
Magnus
it's
had
getting
crystals
late
growing
now.
out of his fucking back and we sold them.
Let's hurry back to Gandharville. I think Master and the others should be back by now, too.
I mean, that was to a goblin. The clothes was because... I forgot her name, but it was one of our dragon elementalists who destroyed the shop by basically going Godzilla breath on the ceiling.
Huh? What was up with Kale just now? And why is she in such a hurry all of a sudden? Look, she's practically running back. Paimon can't even see her now.
I can still see her move in the distance. What was my character called? Oh yeah. Short Sally. Oh wait. Yeah, Solomon was also kind of a man slut. Like, I miss praying Solomon.
Dead on my feet.
Wait, did you see Kali pass by?
Trevor, you've returned.
Wait, Nashrin?
We're back. Have you seen Kale by any
Oh,
chance?
my fucking back.
Oh, Kale?
Magnus was the
Yes.
epitome of
I saw her
why
go
is
into
this
her room
happening?
just a moment ago.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll just have to wait and talk to her tomorrow then.
Yeah, you kind of were. Wait until 8 the following day. Okay, since I could just skip time, or I could be efficient and go kick some ass. Is there a safe spot nearby? This is the closest. Well, time to do some constructive vandalism for some hilly churls. Cat feet, pit, pit, pat. I'm a box. But yeah, in the other server... Magnus is dating his music teacher. I have to ask because I was playing a musician in that game. It isn't Solomon, right? Ah, fair enough. She's an android. Like actual androids or like the Dragon Ball androids who are actually cyborgs? Where is the other tower? Oh, there. Like Android 8. Ah, so not an actual android. Oh no. I don't really need your materials, so see ya! My other character is dating an action. Bruh! Don't actually have to be here. Okay, next quest. My other character also does have a Zapdos. Are you sure you're not her electric sugar daddy? Like she's just dating you for the free battery recharges.
Pin them down.
I don't know why Hyper Booms. They were dating way before he got to Zapdos. Ah, fair enough. Oh. Stand back, bitches.
Yield.
Oh, wrong skill.
We shall prevent.
Red delivery!
Where's the last guy? Oh. Hello.
Think you can bully me?
Ah. Just nuke him with Hyper Bloom. I don't know if I should that. And let's see. Oh, I really hate this quest. Time to go my ass-kicking team. Also, nice that you got a Zapdos. I got like... I only got like one campaign where I got a legendary. Okay, let me rephrase that. One well-paced campaign. Also, fuck. Come on, climb faster, Ching. No! Ka-ching! Do not disappoint me! There we go. Oh, that gave me a little bit of a scare. Because that is a long way down to climb back up.
Don't blink!
Because I don't want to risk it. Damn it. I'm used to the Naraka controls where a circle is dash. Bang. You know, let's just destroy the barricades for it to have easy passage. So what is your build on your other character that is dating an android, if I may ask?
Sheet of light!
Another one of those. Screw your tower in particular. It's a shame they don't drop anything on this mission. And... escort mission complete. There. That's one is solved. I still have a little bit of time, so I might as well do the last daily and just get it over with. What is... I mean, let's not forget Magnus had a Hoopa since Session 2. Like I said, it was a fun... The Ashen region was fun, but you got to admit, it was not the best paced. Also, you were extremely lucky when it came to that egg. Alright, a little... Can I really do this? Okay, what's wrong, little man? Ah, chill, traveler. How do you do? It was not the best in terms of pacing. Exactly. But yeah, you did get fucking lucky. I still think you're part leprechaun. And now little Lulu and little Faye have just gone home, that's all. I just want to have a little walk by myself, so I've not gone back yet. Would your parents be worried? They should still be at work. Let's not talk about that for now. Can I ask you a question? What's the question? So I've heard a lot of people the stories about you. I am only guilty about 7 of those. You've been in so many places and seen so much, perhaps... Oh, you're getting on senior. What's the question? I'd like to ask, how does someone mature? You'd need to have some special experiences. Huh, but I never left Leeway Harbor in my life. Well, if you want to take a trip out of the city, we can accompany you. I wouldn't want to bother you, and I doubt that something special would fall into my lap just because I went out of the city. Instead, I'd like you to help me with something else. I heard people say that if you have a problem that you can't solve, you can write them down into a drifting bottle and let loose the drops float down the river. That way it might actually be resolved. But I also hear that there's a lot more monsters out of the area. I don't think it would be safe to go alone. So, could you protect me while I do that? Sure. Thanks. Don't worry. I got savings. Let's go. First, let's go down to the Bisui River. The what river now? This is more of a lake than a river. I mean, okay, it might be a big-ass river, but still. Are we there yet? We gotta pick a good spot to send our bottle off. I gotta find an upstream position if we want to go out further. But yeah, my characters in this service are a Galate Pokemon trainer and a human who cannot read. Use a machine, or do... Oh! He's a dumbass! That seems like a good spot. Oh! This is a Whopper flower! Whopper.
My apologies. Don't blink. Hey!
Okay, where? Oh, there you are. Give me your nectar. Whopper Jr. Whopper Jr. Bacon Triple Whopper. Yeah. What the... I think that these things existed. That was scary. Thank you so much. Come on, let's continue. Wait, where's my drifting bottle? I was just... I think the dog has it. Did I drop it while we were fighting? That's... You were not fighting that Whopper flower. Please help me find it. Is this it? No. No. Yes. Hey traveler, have you found a drifting bottle yet? Is this it? Yes, it is. Phew, I was up all night writing that message. If we lost the bottle, I have to write it all over again. Wow, an all-nighter. You sure have a lot of worries, huh? Well, not really. I just want to know how I can become mature. I've looked at a lot of sources and read a ton of books, but the more I read, the less... Frog! Look at the guy hop. Sorry. That's why I wrote all the questions I don't understand on the message, in hopes I'd get an answer. Come on, let's send our bottle off. Follow little Mengs to release the drifting bottle.
Paimon was thinking all night about what happened with Kale, and still can't figure out what the problem might be. Maybe she's in a better mood now. Let's go check on her.
We'll do that. We're first helping this child. My back really hurts after yesterday and today. Let's put a bottle in the water here. I hope I get my answers. You will. He won't. Little Ming's drifting bottle. Thanks. Let's head back into the city. Still, will Little Ming's... Wait. Hold up. We are upriver. Leeway Harbor is at the ocean. The bottle will come towards the ocean in the... Perhaps it's just his way of comforting himself. Really? Paimon feels like there's a lot he's not telling us. Come think of it, the whole maturity thing is pretty tricky, huh? Yeah, I'm not even mature myself, like... Wait, is that the bottle in this? No, that was the bottle. Wait. Did he go all the way back to Leeway Harbor? Ah, yeah, well, shit. Oh, not bad. Thanks so much for today. This for you. Please take it. Oh, right. Could you keep what happened today a secret from little Lulu and little Faye? This is a personal issue of mine, and I don't want to track their spirits down. Okay, going home. See you. Did I just give them this child for a little bit? Ah, so close for another wish.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for complete.
I'll be taking some of those.
Ad Astra.
Grabbing some materials real quick. Any fun places in Sumeru that I need? I might as well start collecting these. Wait. Application felt the impact on my crates. I don't know who this is, but okay. I made a friend. What was I doing? Oh, right, I was gonna grab the transmute thingy. Okay, let's see. What do I not need a lot of? Okay, let's use Kaching. It's her hometown after all.
Feel the beat. Hey.
Alright, already 70%, 88, and... decent stuff if I'm being honest. Okay, let's see. About 10 days? Yeah, I should be able to make that easy. You know what? I'ma do it. Come on, Wanderer. I'm okay with the Yanfei. Okay, what does that actually do? When Yanfei uses her charge attack, each existing Scarlet Seal additionally reduces the stamina cost of this charge attack by 10%. And increases resistance against interrupting during its validity. Stamina reduction is not that good. Oh. This, however, is a good one.
I'm all for work-life balance, but I think this is...
Okay. Back to Kandarfaville. Also, damn it, Klee, for pulling a Daigon alley. Go here. Wait, what do I actually need to increase Yanfei? A lot more of those manuals, it seems. I'm gonna need... Oh, I know exactly what I have to hunt for her. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna be easy. Even an idiot can... Do you have to... Did I... No, wait. I already bought the mushrooms. Where is... Let me actually... Chronic illness? Wait, she's sick? Tonari! How's my favorite big-eared boy
it's
doing?
you two. I was just about to go look for you.
What did I do?
Huh? Tainari? What are you doing here? Where's Kale?
I came to check on Kale's condition. To put it simply, she's not well.
Oh, shit. Okay, what's wrong with her?
She's sick? How could she be... Oh, wait a minute. Could it be because of what Paimon did yesterday?
No need to worry. Something as small as you could never harm her.
Is that a
This
challenge?
sickness is something that Kale has been dealing with for some time. Kale has been more excited than usual since you two arrived. A little too much so, to be honest. She hasn't remembered to take care of herself. I suppose it's understandable, though. She hasn't been around anyone she considered a friend for some time now. It must have been refreshing for her to have you two here.
So, Tainari, what's really wrong with Kale?
Self-doubt.
Let's take this conversation elsewhere. Kale just fell asleep after taking her medicine. She needs some peace and quiet.
Aw, I really like Tainari. Follow Tainari to discuss the details. I think I'm stuck. Yeah, no, never mind. Not stuck. They should probably fix this bridge at some point.
All right, let's continue our conversation here, shall we? To be honest, I hadn't realized you're that honorary knight from Mondstadt until Kale told me just now. I've also heard all about your deeds in Liyue and Inazuma. So just to clarify,
how do you know
what
about
I'm about to
Inazuma?
tell you about Kale is not because of who you are or your past feats. Instead, I am going to tell you because, well,
I'm adorable?
because Kale asked me to.
Aw.
And honestly speaking, I was against Kale revealing her past to you.
Oh.
But she insisted, saying you two treated her with sincerity and as a friend. So now she wishes to reciprocate the gesture.
So, Tainari, what exactly is wrong with Kale? You said this is something she's been dealing with for some time. Just how serious is it?
Right. Ever since she was a child, She's been afflicted with a disease called Elazar.
Elazar?
Sorry, what now?
Yes. It's a disease unique to the lands of Sumeru. It is characterized by dark and hardened scales that form on the body. At first, the afflicted may only feel mild numbness on affected areas of the skin. However, as the disease progresses, one may begin feeling fatigued and even experience peripheral paresthesia.
Have you tried exfoliating?
In its final stages, the disease strips a person of the ability to control their own body, and they effectively become completely immobile.
That sounds terrifying.
Oh yeah, that actually sounds scary. So they lose all control over their body?
Wait, hold on. So when Kale seemed to be acting a little clumsy earlier, it was because...
Oh!
Correct. That would be the effects of Elazar, which is precisely why I do not want her carrying or holding anything, lest she ends up hurting herself.
I just thought that was her character. Oh, I feel like a prick now.
With appropriate treatment, the disease can be effectively controlled before it progresses to a more serious stage. However, there is unfortunately still no true cure for Elazar. Nevertheless, Kale's mother still hoped that there was something out there. She handed Kale over to an organization known as the Fatui after one of their members lied and said they had a cure.
What?
Hold up.
Tilly?
Ah, it appears you already are familiar with them. That'll save me some explanation.
Hold up.
Anyway, the person who eventually rescued Kale and brought her to me for care said that she had been given to a harbinger known as the Doctor. I have no idea how this doctor managed to do it, but
What number
her
is he
case of
again?
Elazar was completely stable for all the years that Kale was with them. However, Kale's days with the Fatui were anything but pleasant.
Oh,
Kale
shit.
is a resilient individual and always tries to appear cheerful, but her experience with the Fatui has left deep scars. Even now, she can still feel deathly afraid of someone touching her.
Oh.
Paimon had no idea Kale's been through so much suffering.
Oh, by
Girl.
the way, Paimon, Kale wanted me to tell you that she's sorry for scaring you yesterday. She also wanted both of you to know that she's sorry for hiding her illness.
No, that's not something
Doesn't
to
need
apologize for.
apologize. None of this is her fault at all.
It's a fucking Fatui again.
Well said. I hope you'll get a chance to tell her that in person the next time you see her. Kale once thought that it would be impossible for her to have any real friendships. I trust that you two will never let my trainee experience such emotional pain again.
No, she's friend now.
Don't worry, Tainari.
She could be.
We'll take good care of her.
How's her condition?
Well, it's not too serious at this point. She overexerted herself the last couple of days, which is what led her to break down this time. As long as she has taken her medicine and gets plenty of rest, she should get better.
okay,
Though
that's
I
at least
must
good.
admit that Kale's condition was much more stable when she first arrived here in Gandharvaville. She was interested in the work of the forest rangers the moment she saw us. I could see that she was serious about learning, so I felt compelled to ask her to join us. Her stamina has
You're
gotten
also a
much
good being,
worse
aren't you,
recently.
Tanari?
Though a moderate amount of physical exercise is always necessary, I'm afraid the long-distance patrols are a little too much for her now.
Oof.
All right, now that I've told you about Kale's past, I think I'll head into the rainforest to find some ingredients needed for her medicine. I'll
Man,
see you two
have
later.
I been overexerting this unit? Is she actually gonna die?
We'd like to do something to help Kale too.
All right, but I must warn you two. The rainforest is a dangerous place, especially for someone who's still recovering, like the Traveler. You
Okay.
must follow closely and listen to every instruction.
Will do.
No problemo.
Let's go then. We'll be looking for a plant known as the Nilotpala lotus. It's often used to help those afflicted with
Nilotpala.
Elazar recover their energy.
Wait.
Hey, Tainari.
Hold up.
Huh?
Nope. Wrong lotus.
Nilotpala lotuses can be found all over the rainforest, but it often grows right here around Gandharvaville.
Oh, lucky.
Given the name, it sounds like we should be looking for it in the water.
You are correct. The Nilotpala lotus grows in the water. When fully matured, they look like giant blue flowers floating on the water's surface.
Oh,
Quite
cool.
an attractive species, if you ask me. The large petals are actually the plant's leaves and sepals, which surround a very small flower. You should note that many of the plants found in Sumeru have names that are contrary to their species. Take the
Explain.
cowpelata, for example. The plant is not a lotus at all, but rather a vine. And then there's the Sumeru rose, which is not a rose, and is completely contrary to its name.
Oh,
He's a fucking biologist nerd.
okay then. Note to Paimon. Never bring up the topic of flowers with Tainari.
No, fucking do! Let the nerd speak!
There should be Nilode pala lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin searching. If you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient. We'll rendezvous here once
Okay.
you've gathered the needed amount.
Okay. Three
Alright,
and 4.
we've gathered enough Nilak Pala lotuses. Let's head back to meet Tainari.
I'm pretty sure this time you actually mispronounce it.
We found the lotuses you requested.
Let me have a look. Good. Very good. These are all excellent quality.
Aw. Here, boys,
I'm
giving
glad
me
you two came
compliments.
along. Your exploration experience helped save me a lot of time here. It seems we even have enough time to stock up on other things I need.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
Tainari!
I am here. Get over here.
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah,
No shit.
yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early? Let's go find out what's going on.
Okay, simple enough.
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
Okay.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
Oh, god
The withering
damn
is
it.
back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already cleared just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead,
these
deep in the
fuckers.
river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius
can
of the
see it from here.
contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading. So we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these 2 back to Gandharvaville.
Wait, Tainari, why don't you let us help you?
Yeah, I can deal with it. I'm in
You two
cleaning
only
withering
just
stones
arrived
left and
from
right.
Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands.
Like the
There's a
nerds.
unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the withering.
You know what? Yeah, now that you mention it.
The
I've not
affected
seen it
areas
in the
not
desert.
only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
Yes, Amir is absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir said, only someone with a vision, that is, the power to manipulate elements,
Oh, don't
will
worry.
be able to resist the withering's corrosive effects.
Did you
for
not
a
see me
time.
glide over water?
That's right. If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to deal with it.
But I can also control
But you
elements.
don't seem to carry a vision.
And? You don't know what's in my butt.
Don't worry, he may not have a vision, but he's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
4 down!
Don't sweat it. We've helped others deal with similar situations before.
And soon, I will have my
Wait,
5th element.
You've met other forest rangers before? I was planning to properly show you both how to identify the withering before you left Gandharvaville.
Do you think I could
Anyway,
dialogue if I
since you two are
didn't go with the
experienced
withering
adventurers,
zones?
come with me. I'm sure you'll both be able to help.
You know, I am... Okay, where's the bastard that... Do I need more lotus? Wait, I need these lotuses for... Okay. Okay, which of you fuckers wants to fight? What do you mean current state? What? Don't make me come over there. Okay, that's it. You could have just let me clear up my freaking party. Yes, I can still fast travel. That's a decently sized withering.
Hey, look! That gloomy area over there looks like a withering zone.
Yep, it
Even
is.
though Paimon's seen one before, it's still kind of scary.
Unnerving is the
All right,
correct
Traveler.
word.
We're about to enter the Withering Zone. Since you already have experience dealing with these things, you should already know what to do. But please remember, don't push yourself. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then? Let's go.
Alright, let's go. I'm a bumblebee.
First, we must locate any branches sustaining the Withering Zone.
Okay, that's simple enough. Oh, I forgot actually to check in the Nuzlocke and Load server. Okay, I see him. That's one.
Great work.
There we
Now
go.
that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to take care of the tumor.
Ah, bastard. Perish! Hyper Bloom! Do I need... Can I just deal with them like this? Guess not. Oh wait, I actually remember there was one in the desert.
Think you can bully me?
Yes, very easily to be fair.
Coming through.
There we go. And finally, you.
Now, destroy the tumor of the Withering.
Okay, simple enough. And clean.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now.
Yes. Thanks to you two, we were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Don't sound so disappointed.
Tighnari, you make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
He probably
It's
is.
that obvious, huh? Alright. It's like this.
Okay.
Recently, the rate at which withering zones appear has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that withering zone, it won't be long before another one appears.
Wait, they actually
If it
respawn.
simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself.
Okay.
For instance, even though we cleared out the withering zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover.
I don't see a
This
single
presents a
wilted plant.
crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants.
True.
And most disturbingly, as the appearances of withering zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Huh?
Okay.
Well, why's that?
Might be
I'm
linked.
still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions.
Is there no way to permanently get rid of the withering?
No, none that we know of. The withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia.
Oh,
It's
damn.
said that it originates from the depths of the world. Oh, by the way, have you heard of Irminsul before?
I've heard it before.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface.
Oh.
Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense, you can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley
Elaborate.
lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground all the way up to the surface.
Spreading and extending a massive cavern. Sounds like a lot like I saw when I lost consciousness in the cave.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day. The Dendro Archon is known as the God of Wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irminsul. And
Oh.
as for the Withering, its emergence is related
That's
to
kinda
a
cool.
disease that's affecting it.
Huh, you mean Irminsul's
That's
sick?
right. My ancestors learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevada's familiars a long time ago.
I wonder what
But
their familiars
even
are gonna
those
be.
mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irminsul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time.
You know-
until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Will do. Go here, go there, going everywhere.
Oh, Tighnari, you all made it back. How did it go?
The
Went
Withering
well.
Zone you reported has been taken care of. No need to worry. Huh? Wait, is that?
That's a bird.
Oh no. Hypatia!
Who?
Huh? What's wrong, Tighnari?
This duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news.
Oh.
You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were
Oh.
following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Oh, her? How could we forget? So did something happen?
I don't think I actually
Let me
got her
see
name.
what's written in the letter first.
Send more bitches.
What's it say? And what's with that weird expression on your face? Just let Paimon read it. Huh?
Can Paimon even read?
All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yeah.
Yes. Allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have
As
just
one
finished.
does.
It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. This letter is her asking us for help. We need to go.
Oh, they're also cultivators.
You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
I'm
Well,
curious about that too.
Obviously, because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... Well, I'd prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some
freaking
emergency rations
cultivators.
set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Wait,
Sure.
you want us to bring her the rations? But will the traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Let's find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So,
Here, does it smell like chloroform to
how do
you?
you feel?
Light and refreshing fragrance.
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Wait, how'd you know that he'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that he could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that he would be fine.
I'm currently in
And
my
if I may
electromodo.
ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsul's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw when you were unconscious?
What they saw weren't hallucinations, were they?
That's correct. Those weren't hallucinations at all. Though I don't intend to apologize for deceiving you.
You smug
Because what you
motherfucker.
saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My
Is this something we should
forefathers
talk
were
about in
shown
front
much
of this
favor
dude?
by Greater Lord Ruka Devata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was a part of my responsibilities to ascertain whether you could be entrusted with the fate of Sumeru. Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence, and I no longer feel the need to hide any secrets from you.
Okay, so elaborate on what I saw.
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself.
I see.
I could try to tell you more, but it would be better if you went to ask Hypatia instead.
Tell
Her
me
focus
more,
on
tell me
meditation
more.
and use of spirit
Did
borneo
I get
are
very
aimed at
far?
establishing a connection with Irminsul,
Wait, it's
just as you did.
Thursday. Tomorrow I'll be joining Stitch for karaoke.
But will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
Yeah, but this time we have bacon.
That was because when you ran into her, she was in a special phase of her training. During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
Okay, I really love the aesthetic of Sumeru. Like, I would have thought I would enjoy Inazuma more, but Inazuma is third. Second is Leeway. And first place is definitely Sumeru.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Please tell me there's bacon.
Also,
Please tell me
here's
there's
a
bacon.
letter
Please
that
tell
I
me
would
there's
like you to
bacon.
give to her. Just show it to her, and she'll answer any questions you may have. No, I should be the one thanking you. You've both been a great help these last few days.
And I'm just gonna take a shortcut. Ain't nobody got time to walk all the way. Marching through the snow.
Hypatia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Hypatia, here's your DoorDash delivery. Yeah.
Hello? Hypatia?
Oh, she gone.
Hey, there's nobody here.
She dead.
Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Oh, what's the sound? Now, what was that? Oh. Wait, it's Hypatia. Wait, that's not Hypatia. I looked at him, then he looked at me. Did I pass out again?
There you are.
Oh, this was one of those fairies I was supposed to see.
So hungry. Eat water.
Honestly, she sounds better than I
There's no
expected.
way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Let's try finding some water first.
Luckily, there's a waterfall nearby.
Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden?
I'm sorry, what?
Anyway, let's go look around.
When you say fog... Huh?
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this?
Huh?
What happened? And where are we?
Game elaborates!
Really? Oh, maybe you're right. Let's go investigate the area.
Okay, that can be handled. Also, is this the mists of fog? Or whatever it was? I'm in a domain.
Wow, this place is huge.
Oh, damn!
I knew there's something off about that cave.
I'm at just
Let's think of a way to get
take
over there
care
and
of these
have a
real
closer
quick.
look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a leader sometime.
Ow, you prick! Where'd you go? Okay. Who's left?
Shake it
Catch.
faster.
Stop! Wait, it jumped up, but... What? Oh. That way. Okay, that didn't work. Bouncy mushrooms in domains. You will sometimes find bouncy mushroom in this sort of Sumeru domains. And... jump. Up. Make it, make it, make it. Quick, quick, quick. No! You fuck. Oh. Or I can just go here. What's happening? Hello? Why am I back in Inazuma?
Huh? What happened just now? Why'd everything around us suddenly change?
Why am I in Inazuma? Keep looking for a path to the upper level of the tree hall. I know that they said that the ley lines were connected through the world. You'll sometimes find some personal rosin sealed. Collect 3 personal rosins within these domains to unlock the corresponding path. Okay, that's 1. Okay, this way. No, 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 no. Yes. Okay, where will I get teleported to next? I kind of want to go over here now. Okay, I think I'm lost. Let's just follow the path then. Okay. Why are there hilly trails here?
You're exposed.
Behold the hyper bloom.
Sign here, please.
Hear my prayer.
Perish! Okay, which one is you still alive?
Scratch. Coming through.
Yield.
Oh, there's more.
Look at you, Boozy.
To ashes.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Eat shit if that's what you must. Catch.
Do your worst.
There. Ow, ow, ow. You motherfucker.
Service with a smoke.
Okay, you're boned. Okay, like, I'm not complaining, but why is Hyper Bloom so deadly? Oh. I became a fairy! I became a freaking crystal core! Okay, what the what the hell? Okay. Back. And up I fly. Okay, I can't open this one just yet, because I have to just go straight here. Go back up, and open sesame. Okay, I know Sumeru is the Dendro habitat, but I will have to say, the courtyard is far down the corridor.
What in Tibet is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey, what's the matter? You don't look so good.
Have I been here before? This is freaking Inazuma. Investigate the courtyard. Oh. Okay, Sumeru is already messing with me. I am very confused. Oh, back through the time warp again. Hello? Ah. Oh. Why are you here? Wait, memories of the world.
The Abyss Herald! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. worry about such things. They don't concern you.
I mean, they might. Okay, this is not my...
The abyss.
This is not my correct set to fight the Herald.
Think you can bully me?
Grant us your blessing.
Yes, I think I can bully you. Catch. Here, Hyper Bloom. This really does a fuck ton of damage. Oh.
Can't handle your drink, huh?
Eyes on me.
Why are you not taking damage? Well.
Huh? Why can't we beat this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, Paimon doesn't get it! We faced others like him before! What's wrong this time?
Oh no, it's plot.
Though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are.
I will not end my journey here, you twat.
Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant? Or are you just living in complete denial?
Yes, I fucking am.
Her Highness has long since forsaken you. Your meager existence in her eyes is that of an annoying bug, only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless.
You motherfucker.
But don't you fret now. Today will be your last. Now die!
Are those your last words? Wait. And we're back. Okay, what was that all about? I feel like I was dreaming for a moment there, but...
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
Wait!
So sweet.
Well, the good news is that she's still conscious.
Sorry,
Hey, why'd you drop her food on the floor like that?
What the hell?
Are you okay?
Not really, I'm
That's
confused.
Really not like you. Anyways, we can
Alright,
talk
I'm gonna
about
make
this
some...
later.
One second, I'm
We
gonna
better
make some
sure
custard
she's all right first.
popsicles real quick. Because I did just buy a new batch of custard.
Whoa! Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
Yeah, mash it up.
Who is there?
The IRS.
Mary, is that you?
No. Hello.
Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
Sorry if I'm just making some custard.
I see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I
Yes, we are.
apologize for all the trouble I've caused you.
Ah, no worries, you just drugged me.
I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived.
It was the fairy.
Kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really?
What happens in Las Vegas stays in Las
I
Vegas.
seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Sort of. Oh, wait. I have to pick an option. Let's see, what are my options? It's a... Is it a little round creature? Kinda like a cabbage.
So you're able to see them too?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Wait, hold on a second, Traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the Traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archon. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul.
Oh, dare the familiars!
Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to me living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh!
And then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later. And they weren't alone. I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them. But I never would have expected them to save me.
They sound like a great neighbor.
Yes, no doubt about that. By the way, Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul.
Yes, yes I do. Curious sound.
Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Eat some food.
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier...
Don't give me that sash a little shit.
Looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's eat first and talk about Irminsul later. Alright, we're up, Traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. They're our specialties after all.
They're not my specialties.
Good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it.
Why is my character so good at cooking,
It's been
though?
so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
Yep, she's a student. Make some food by the... Where's the fire? Fire. There. Make bunch lunch. You can put some dishes over the fire.
All done. Let's use the empty box that Tainari gave us since we already washed it. Oh, it smells amazing.
Paimon, no,
And the
not for
box
you.
is a nice touch too. Let's go serve this up and start eating with Hypatia.
Paimon! Oh, wait, it's on fire now. Let me actually cook. I don't have the materials I need for my... ham. Let's make a bunch. What do I need? I need more ham, crab, and ham. I'm just gonna need grab all the wheat I can. Here we go.
Are you already finished cooking? Mmm, smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
Ah, no worries. Luckily, I'm a decent cook.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Immediately after smelling
I'm the main
spirit bone ale for the
protagonist.
first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the academia even lauded me as a genius.
Oh.
You should know that some researchers spend their entire lives without ever successfully connecting with Irminsul as you have.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
Yeah, I'm curious about it too.
Ingredients used to make spirit-born ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since
Makes sense.
the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally tap into her powers to peer into the depths of the earth.
Okay, that sounds actually
Naturally,
kind of cool.
Anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
No, I'm
Makes
just...
sense. But Paimon's got a question. Why was he sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to his body's unique constitution. Stimulated
Okay.
by the incense, he could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experienced a sensory overload.
Yeah, that
Hence
sounds about
the
right.
adverse reactions. Taking in any scent similar to the ingredients of Spirit-born Ale would cause adverse effects. Not to worry, though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon. But unless you're using intentional meditation techniques, the scent of Spirit-born Ale should no longer trigger such reactions.
Whew.
Oh, really?
Well, that's a relief.
It does.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa.
Freaking
You're really serious about this whole thing,
freaking
aren't you?
academia students.
I am a researcher after all. As a member of the Ritaoist Darshan at the Academia, my main area of research is
hello
the stars
again.
and their connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially
Really?
regarding
You're the
the mysteries
astrologist
that lie
one?
in the starry skies. Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers.
Which is
If
the opposite
only
of
my
starry
perception
skies.
wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that my every attempt to attune with Irminsul will be successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that
Elaborate.
Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself.
Ooh, sounds eldritch.
That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Whoa.
Okay.
So knowledge from Irminsul could be super dangerous. Don't you ever feel afraid of the risk, Hypatia?
Okay, I
Of
kind of
course I
respect
do.
the Sumeru mindset.
Especially during nights that are pitch black with no moonlight, and dead silent without even the sound of insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that
Aw,
being
that's
able
nice.
to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the God of Wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
Oh,
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
that is true.
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
What?
Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical.
Reminds me of the dream I saw from the Aranara.
Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams. The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep.
But
I was
sleep
born into a
helps
family
with
of scholars
understanding.
in Sumeru City. Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll know I've grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher. Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recalled the feeling.
Okay, that is already
I suddenly
putting on
like
some red flags.
Again. Back then, I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things he saw when he connected with Irminsul?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you.
What?
If you two are ever in the
What are you
area
even
again,
talking about?
please be sure to come and see me.
Okay.
There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Ah, there it is, the actual...
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Okay, simple enough. Aren't I already locked in on... Man, I've gone back and forth between Gandharville and this area a lot. Like, a lot. Hey, really, how are people even are supposed to get to that house?
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Very simple.
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the Academia, not to cause a scene.
Yeah, too late
Sage
for that.
Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Well, I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City, that is.
Yeah.
And, how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
You're not really
Do you
sounding
mean
too
to
convincing.
Tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm
Man,
afraid
you're really
I cannot
passive-aggressive
give
and I
you a
love it.
definite answer either.
Tainari, but you...
Hey, he's in the right here.
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Prick.
Tainari, what was that all about?
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here.
Fair
But all
enough.
that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
She ate.
It was quite the eventful trip, but the main thing is that she's safe and sound. She answered a bunch of questions for us, too.
Yep.
Very good. Now that the Traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer.
Aw, but
I assume
Kali.
you'll be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
Yeah, I
That's
probably
right.
should.
We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Probably
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
not. Also, your ears are massive.
Do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. Oh, how about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Amorta Darshan and is adept at gathering
which one is it
information.
again?
Asking him might prove worthwhile.
Oh wait, that's also the biology one,
Also,
right?
when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
What?
What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a
Okay.
tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Ruka Devata. Some say that this item is the very basis of Sumeru's reputation as the City of Wisdom. Needless to say,
Interesting.
this device and its usage fall under the Academia's expertise, so I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Alright, just giving me a terminal.
Sumeru City! That's
Yeah,
right.
we need to say goodbye to
Tainari,
Tali.
We have something important to say to Kale before we leave. Is she doing better now?
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good.
'Cause
Last
she
I saw
can
her,
walk.
she was taking the path towards the North Crossing.
She can walk.
She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Aw, that's
Tainari.
nice.
All right, let's go.
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
I'm still sad I had to archive Conan. Kali! Oh, there you are. Wait, did I? E. I have 3 of them now. Man, there's a lot of dogs here.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
When do we actually get free characters again?
See us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Please take care of
Don't
yourself.
worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just wanted you two to treat me as a normal friend. Not some girl that needs your sympathy.
Acceptable
but I guess
reason.
Now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
I mean, to be fair, you didn't know if you could trust us, so
We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us.
Oh god, why am I agreeing with
Probably
Paimon
still worry
here?
about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets.
Ooh,
I told
sweet.
you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My
Yes.
handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
Don't worry, I'm pretty sure Paimon can't even write.
Polly, now we can eat those scrumptious little pitas whenever and wherever we like.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville.
Of course we will.
I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
I will, because this is my main source of mushrooms that I need to ascend, Kali. Speaking of which... I actually have enough mushrooms. Now I have to fight the chicken. Go to Sumeru City. Luckily, let's do the quick travel. Okay, that didn't really roll off the tongue as much as I hoped. Oh well. And let's go here. Ah, those are the terminals, right?
Sumeru City! We finally made it. Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
Yeah.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no,
that's
it
right.
actually isn't.
How did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City
Wait,
with a device.
Akasha, the Akashic
Perhaps
records.
you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy, a treasure trove of collected knowledge.
Oh.
After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal. As long as you are within Sumeru's borders, you may use an Akasha terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Okay.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
It does, actually.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival.
That is kind of a red flag.
Akasha terminals. Please handle them with care.
Okay, like, on the surface, I love Sumeru. But I really feel like there's some shit going on.
Looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, since this little doodad lets you access knowledge, maybe we can use it to find a way to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let's give it a try. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom. Oh, they even gave Paimon one.
Whoa. Just now, something clicked, and Paimon suddenly knew how to use this thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it.
Oh, that's actually
that'll
kind of...
come in real handy.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
I was wondering what that glowing thing was.
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems pretty similar to what Kali was telling us. Okay, next, let's concentrate on asking how to meet her.
Huh.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
neither
on.
for me.
Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it.
Oh.
Paimon's brain is exhausted.
I'll try asking something else.
Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it?
Who's got the biggest dumpy in Sumeru? Why doesn't the Akasha answer my question? A vague thought suddenly came to mind. The Akasha doesn't unconditionally respond to every query. Also, even if the same query is requested by multiple people, the Akasha still imparts knowledge based on each person's identity, age, experience, and other demographics.
Could it be because we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
I like the aesthetic. Great Lord Rook Ugh. Many bright dots of light appeared in my mind. Probably need to calm my mind and focus more to understand what I mean. Feelings of affection, intimacy, nostalgia, sadness, anxiety also come to my mind. These seem to be of what the people familiar feel about their departed Archon.
Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden.
Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Some knowledge began to trickle down my mind for a moment, but there wasn't really anything that I didn't already know.
You too? Well, glad it's not just Paimon. Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Guess our only
This
choice
is
now
such a
to
mouthful
try
to say
the
every
research
time.
that Tainari recommended. He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha. Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope. Oh, it's not far from the city's gate.
Oh, it's right there.
Let's head over and have a look. Hopefully he's at home.
To make
What do you
it a
actually
small
have?
business, you have to accept a little less profit.
What do you have? I was hoping I could buy some fruit here. It does sound a little... Really?
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Your furry disciple sent
You
us.
see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
We're not here to bust your kneecaps.
Here, this is a letter from Tainari.
Oh, let me see. Oh, ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So you two just have some questions for me?
Yes, I do.
Seems even Tainari acknowledges my innate ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
How to meet a little god.
To meet with Lesser Lord Kusanagi. Do you know a way we can do that?
I'm on a pilgrimage.
You want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha.
Okay.
Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
Interesting.
You too? But what about your abilities for getting information and all that? Paimon was sure you'd be able to access more info than we did.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon.
I see.
All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanagi returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
I see.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information in the Akasha.
Okay.
Aw, but then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing.
Elaborate.
In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
No need for the sass,
Oh, no
Paimon.
shit. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me.
Your area of expertise is gossip.
Hey, come on. This is a survival skill at the academia.
I can see why, but...
Oh, Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low it's like digging holes in the dirt. So what do we do now? Even if we want to talk to someone,
Well,
we
there's
don't know
still
anybody here.
one person we know.
Huh? Like who?
Ab Astra Abyssus.
Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Like, isn't it already... Has it been explained what Catherine is?
Don't forget that. How can my own brother say something like that?
Wait, I think that now that I'm here... I'm gonna get Sumeru dailies, aren't I?
Ad Astra Abyssask. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
How come I just... Like, I only recently
Understood.
noticed the lock on the back.
Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
Play the game.
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait.
I actually don't have a single Archon in my pulled care. Oh no.
I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the Akasha. I'm also unable to locate any pertinent information in my personal memory.
That's a shame.
Another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
That is true.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two. In Sumeru, the Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites. They take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence. An Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Oh, that's actually kind of impressive.
30? What a weird name.
I've got 11 if there's like 40 of them or 20.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asphalt, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles.
Well, let's find him.
If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar.
Thanks a bunch, Catherine.
You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
All right, off to the Citadel of Rexar we go.
Can I trade my thing up with you already? Hello, welcome. Yes! All jewels. I wish. You mean what you have start? Ah, you tease. Picking out some jewels. You absolute tea. Boing. Boing, 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 boing. Is this the core of 30? Oh, that's the Sumeru reputation point.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
Oh, that's easy.
It's nice to meet you, Osfond. We'd like to ask you about something.
Why do you feel that everything we say is going to be recorded?
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way.
Yep.
Ha! It's true that the Eremites network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Ah, damn it.
Wait, seriously? That's it?
Yeah.
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living.
Cadence.
We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us,
Interesting.
though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Oh, damn.
Why's that?
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Rukkhadevata!
In their eyes, she was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more familiar with Greater Lord Rukkhadevata and hold her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists.
Like Barbados.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Yeah.
But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
Good point.
Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
Yeah.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
You know, looking at Genshin here, that's actually a good example of how to shade hair.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
Freaking sheep.
We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person in this entire city who cares about Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Huh?
Oh.
Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right?
Yes, I am.
I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
I'm gonna call you Dooney.
Really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, do tell.
Sure. It goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him.
Okay.
Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon.
Okay.
In despair, he thought, alas, the Archon has abandoned me. He then had no choice but to sorrowfully resign to his fate.
How's this helping me?
And then what happened?
And then the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon.
And how is
She
this
said,
helping me?
"Oh, Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you."
So...
Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go.
And how does that help me, Dunny?
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside after that.
In a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
That's actually a fun way to look at it.
Since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
I think those are going to be important.
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Okay, that's suspicious.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened?
I think it has something to do with,
It
those.
looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking for her?
Maybe.
This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali. We can't let them get in the way now.
I mean, we could eradicate their group.
Let's see if we can get rid of them. Then we can catch up with Dunyarzad.
I'll grab my
Hey.
claymore.
Have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking for her.
Was she wearing purple?
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her.
Paimon.
Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, she went that way.
Quick, after her.
Paimon. What did you do?
That should keep him busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Okay, you're getting a pass. Wait, what kind of flower is this? A Padisara? Where did she go? Oh, over there. Screw walls! I'm a cat.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
Oh yeah, she was wearing purple.
You can relax now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Yeah.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me.
Interesting.
Uh-oh. Looks like there are some coming this way.
Oh, that's a lot of them.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
Why are you
wait,
actually running from them?
My body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run.
In that case, hide.
Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
All right.
Other side of the port?
Stay behind us. We'll keep an eye out for anyone looking for you.
Enter the tavern. Okay. That was easier than expected. But will I be looked for by the authorities again? Like, I love the aesthetic of Sumeru, but I do think that
We made it.
it would stink.
They shouldn't be able to find us now.
Oh.
Wait, stand down, Dia.
Hello there. I was joking when I said this is the land of women with
My
abs.
lady, who are these two?
Dea.
They're travelers that I met on the street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
You have beautiful eyes.
Who the heck are you? And why are you shooing
Also,
us away?
she's our only lead, so
I'm
either give us
Miss
information.
Dingersad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound.
Miss
My
Dooney.
lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
It'd be easier for the both of us if you cooperated. But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
Hey!
I'll volunteer as tribute.
She doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of
Her
this.
job.
You don't understand the situation.
No, I don't.
Sorry,
Explain.
my lady. Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time and I'll get that much.
My lady, this isn't about Mora.
Isn't it?
I don't know what you think of us Eremites, but let me say this. I like Mora, but I'll never go against my principles. That's
I
why
like her.
I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do.
I
And
really
knowing
like
your
her.
health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt ya. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality.
And it is?
And every time I bring this up, they just change the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you.
Okay, seems
Dia,
like
I
it is.
know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to.
And it is?
Because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life.
Wait,
and
Nahida is her
last
mommy?
chance. So I
Wait.
want to do something meaningful.
Who's your other?
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Ouch.
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with you.
Fair
Thank
enough.
you, Dia. Sorry for being so rude just now. My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
I mean...
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation.
You are gonna pay
Today's
me.
little excursion caused such a ruckus that every single bodyguard at the estate was deployed. It wouldn't be easy to hide things from your old man.
Challenge accepted.
Since this definitely won't be your last escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about.
Yes, give her
So,
advice on how to sneak
I'll
out.
let you hire me, my lady. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Oh, cool.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Yeah, simple as that. Okay, Dooney, are you okay though?
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
My lady, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
Okay.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure.
Easy
After
enough.
You rest up. We want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Do I have to reconnect my Discord to my Twitch? Because it is not so... You know... This seems like... Let me actually check something real quick. Okay. So, to everyone who's still in chat, thanks for dropping in. Thanks for popping by. We're gonna see who is online to raid. Let me see. Oh! Let's go to our usual. One of my favorite artists currently on Twitch, Lady Nanaki. Who's currently playing Overcooked. So, to everyone who's still in here, thanks for popping in, thanks for dropping by. It has been fun. Bye-bye.